is Sunday afternoon. Time for another episode of Selling Past Your Expiration Date, being thrifty over 50. My name is Jay. What's happening? And with me is not only Peg,
but Big Daddy.
Happy Father's Day, Dad. What's going on? Woo!
Thanks, son. Big Daddy here.
Big Daddy join us for a special Father's Day episode. Hello to all you fathers out there. Happy Father's Day to fathers of humans and fur fathers too, because I am a fur father.
That's
and
right.
my son is asleep at my feet right now.
Oh, I hope everybody so far has had a great Father's Day. So that's always nice. Yes.
Oh, as we're doing your scores then, Dad, you should bring in your Father's Day present.
Oh, yes. Well,
So when we get to the end of the show, don't do it now, but bring in your Father's Day present. So what's happening, everybody? Hello, thank you for joining us. Welcome. So for those who've been watching for any amount of time, you know that my mom and dad split the work at their house in their eBay business. They source together. Dad does all the pictures, mom does all the listings and correspondence, and dad does all the packaging. So it is a nice split. And dad and mom are not afraid to buy anything in terms of size or shape. And dad is not afraid to ship anything in terms of size or shape. So that's why he's on today luckily enough, we were going to have him on anyway, but they sold another odd shaped thing this week. And so we got pictures of how that went. And we'll show you a little how-to, not video, but how-to pictures.
Yeah. Right. We didn't do any videos, but we started to package it up, and all of a sudden I said, "Oh, I better take some pictures so we can show this on the show," not knowing, we were going to do a whole show like this. So this is really good. What we thought, you guys, I mean, we've got so many people that ask from time to time, how to ship web chairs, how to ship skis, how to ship this, how to ship that. So we're kind of combined a whole bunch of goodies for you that Big Daddy's going to show you today, and what we've done in the past. So when you have to find it, it'll all be here now on one show. So we thought that would really make it nice and helpful for everybody.
So is there anything you guys have ever skipped? Because even you guys went, too big.
No.
No, we haven't.
Nothing, huh?
Nothing. And it wasn't that you said before your term was, we're not afraid to no, we just don't know any better.
I think that's it.
No, we haven't. We've never said, oh, we can't ship that.
However, we are getting a little more selective on the large items lately, because ever since we lost the FedEx Smart Post, that kind of made us pull back a little bit.
Well, we didn't lose FedEx Smart Post, but they changed their system, and it cost you way too much to ship big stuff. FedEx.
Now, have you used FedEx Home? Because I'm finding in a lot of cases, FedEx Home is better than FedEx Smart Post.
No, sometimes, yeah.
And now Smart Post will still work for you on a small package.
Yeah.
Big,
not so good.
No.
As in fact, we'll be talking about the shipping when we get to the forks on the pricing on that, because we did do our comparing. So
all right, so let's take a little trot down memory lane for those. Maybe some of you not seen this before or missed this episode. But just to show you the different things that my folks have bought and shipped. They love their water skis. I think my admin, Angela, I don't know if she's in the chat right now, but she bought some water skis this week because of you guys, and they're really cool looking water skis. So she was all excited because she got tired of seeing you guys sell them, and she found some badass Pencraft called Blue Streak. They're red, blue with white lightning bolts on them. So very cool.
Are they wood, Jace, or are they?
I by this picture, I think they are
wood. You think they're wood?
I think
we can't see the picture.
Angela, if you're in the chat, let us know if they're wood or not.
Yeah, I think she is. She was in the chat earlier, so I hope she can answer that question for us.
So as you can see here, this is the finished product, and there is no box around it. There is no bubble. There's no bubble wrap. There's no packing peanuts. There's nothing.
Not shrink wrap and duct tape.
That's it. And we always get a good feedback, so we've never had a problem. I'm going to show you some close-ups.
Yep. So you put them back to back.
Yep.
1,001 uses for duct tape. So you shrink wrap the important parts so they're nice and tight.
Yep.
Oh, the whole thing shrink wrapped? Okay.
The whole thing.
Mm-hmm. And as you can see, Dad pushes down the rubber part. We kind of push
Boots.
that, but of the boot, we push it down in, so it makes it a little bit easier. And that one had the fin, right, hon?
Yeah, it had a fin on it, so I put a piece of cardboard there because that fin, it'd be tough to hook this cardboard onto something, but the fin by itself, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
The fin could snag something, but the cardboard gives it.
Yeah, so I just put a piece of cardboard around it, shrink wrap, and then duct tape.
Yep.
That's it.
Now, someone in the chat, I think it was Debbie. Hi, Debbie. Debbie's producer and compiles questions for me. She was like, wow, no box. Now, those of you who are watching right now, if you've been to Hawaii or Key West or even many places in Florida, if not every place in Florida, you can buy a coconut, paint a little note on it, slap an address, and away it goes. There ain't no box. It's people get so used to shipping and other things that they think there is some like rule or law. Things have to be in a box. Well, that's not true. They think that you can't ship breakables in a padded flat rate. Well, that's not true. I've proven that 1,000 times. So just because it looks like it's the norm doesn't mean it has to be the norm, nor is it any, or it is, or it isn't the norm. You can go outside the norm anytime you want, as long as it's protected and the delivery service will accept it and it gets there. Doesn't really matter how it looks. Just got to get there, right, Dad?
Yeah, especially outdoor sports equipment. Now, outdoor sports equipment is tough stuff, whatever it is. Like the skis. Well, you're not going to hurt them. So there's no reason to have a box around it.
Yeah, I was watching a home improvement show, like a makeover show, and they were using water skis to make it an outdoor bar. And even though, of course, I just never thought of it this way, they're like, yeah, we don't got to do anything to the water ski because it's already waterproof.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh yeah, I never thought of it that way. So yeah, there's really, the elements won't hurt it. It's meant to be used in the water.
Correct.
So how many pair of water skis do you guys think you have sold by now?
Oh man.
Maybe 2 dozen.
Yeah, probably over the last couple, 2-3 years. I mean, at least, you guys. When Dad first brought him home, I thought, what are we doing with that? And remember, the first pair we shipped, we wrapped in that wallpaper or whatever, that vinyl, whatever we had.
It was just some vinyl.
Yeah. So we did experiment a little bit. So we started off with the kind of like a vinyl wallpaper and wrapped it.
Well, we didn't have any shrink wrap.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't start off with the shrink wrap right away. Someone I think I know kind of introduced us to that. So we have matured and we have gotten better.
We would have sold a pair last week, but somebody sitting here, not me, wouldn't accept the offer.
Too low, Ma?
Yeah, I thought it was. From what we've sold, I thought it was. And
but you know where the skis are still sitting here.
Yeah. Well, we'll revisit that when it sells for twice what you want to accept.
Well, I hope.
All right, so you've sold 2 dozen pairs. So what do you think the average cost that you've paid for them is?
Average cost $4.
Yeah, $4 a pair.
$4 a pair.
And what's your average about sale price? I know some are higher than others.
Yeah, well,
average price $50.
All right.
I think that's low.
That might be.
I think, yeah. I think
Old Wahine says low.
I think we're more closer to maybe the $75.
Oh yeah,
mark.
maybe average 70.
Yeah.
There you go. If you still haven't picked up water skis, there you go.
They're to me, they're one of the easiest things to ship. They really are.
Listen, especially older skis, and that you'll find the older skis, and they're always cheap because they're older skis, and people are just getting rid of them. But the older skis are the ones that people are looking for to use for adornment on their tiki patio.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they're already beat up, so it doesn't matter how you ship them.
Right. I mean, we have found some filthy, dirty, covered in the garage.
Oh, beat up.
Been there for years.
Chips.
Yeah.
Hunks out of them. People snatch them up in a second
Yep.
because they're classics.
Yeah.
The old wood skis are classics, and people want them to set in their tiki bar. You know.
Yep.
Yeah, Brenda in the chat says skis at the thrift store near her are $49. Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah. If you have if you have a thrift store that knows who watches this show, they're going to price them accordingly. So you got to find them at the garage sales where they're cheap.
Yeah. We bought one pair. I remember at a thrift store. It was $10 for that one. Remember one?
I think we got them for $7.
Oh, maybe we might have. Yeah, maybe we got a little discount.
Yeah, we bought some out of the thrift store and got them for. Oh, it was half price day that day.
Oh,
as a matter of fact, I think we got them for $6.
Okay, and but all the rest, I think we pretty much have found at garage sales. Everybody, pretty much.
And because Michelle Chance Sangthong, hello Michelle, says any tips on thrifting the skis? Yeah, garage sales.
Garage sales.
I have found some cheap ones at thrift stores, but for the most part, if you're going to find them cheap, it's garage sales.
Yeah.
And you tend to have to see a lot of them, live near a place where there is places like lakes and stuff.
Right.
Or bays or whatever, because you probably won't find a lot of them in the middle of, let's say, Phoenix.
Right.
Because there's not a lot of open water to go skiing on, so you won't find a lot of them. But back in Ohio, tons of lakes, Lake Erie. I mean, we got a great lake.
A lot of lakes in Ohio. Lots.
Yeah, and then littler lakes too. So
right,
plenty of room. All right, but it's not just about water skis.
Water skis.
Let me get back over there. It's also about giant ashtrays, which, I think you started with this picture. Yeah.
That was a very nice ashtray. That was a very, very classic marble brass. Oh, 1920, you know.
Yeah, it lit up and everything. It was gorgeous. Probably should have kept it.
So you wrapped it all in bubble wrap first, got it all nice and
bubble wrap, and then the shrink wrap, right?
Oh, I did have a little bit out of order. So here's Dad working on the base.
See, that's called slag marble. What you're seeing there.
And that was the part that lit up, right?
Well, no. See the bottom that's already wrapped up?
Yep.
That's slag marble down there too, with chrome pieces on it, old heavy chrome pieces. That's what lights up the bottom. The bottom lit up.
Gotcha.
Okay.
That's why I had it a little out of whack. So so you got it up to the top here. But then I noticed what you did was you inserted some air pillows in the top there.
Yeah.
Yep.
And what was the point of the air pillows?
You remember? Filling space? Or just protecting some of those fine corners?
Well, you see the
so right there.
See those cigarette holders on those? Those are two
cans.
Two cans.
Yeah.
They're pretty delicate. Yeah. So I put the pillows on both sides of that and then encased it in there. See.
There you go.
Didn't want to bump those two cans on there.
Yeah, I thought obviously they were all opposite. So there's the air pillows to protect them, and then you put the bubble wrap over it, got it all nice and taped, and then the old Frankenbox.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I build boxes all the time.
Oh my God, it's just unbelievable what your dad builds. I'm amazed. Totally.
I did not get a lot of the skills my dad has, like working on cars, building buildings and decks and stuff, but I can Frankenbox as good as my dad. That I know.
That's good.
I can see a box and reimagine it real quick and get it. Even when I'm trying to teach an assistant how to do it, she's like, I'll never get to that point. So there, Dad's building the box, so it's the perfect height to have both room on top and sides for more padding material. And I think this picture is you admiring your awesome work here, Dad.
Brilliant.
And this is something that not a lot of us do. Before you filled it with more packing material, you taped it in place so it would not move around at all.
Right. What I was taping in place was a packing material.
Yeah. I see more air pillows around the bottom there.
Yeah, I was taping that in because I never filled that in solid around the stem, you know.
And then there you go, custom box. You don't have to have a box. You just have to have some boxes laying around that you can put together, and you can Frankenbox priority boxes too. It doesn't matter, and you can do that with any priority boxes. Of course, if you use say 2 medium flat rates, it's just not a medium flat rate anymore. But nowadays, you can put any box together as long as you're shipping a priority. For the most part, they don't care anymore.
Yeah. If you're shipping, I have never put priority boxes together with plain boxes. I just didn't. I don't feel right about that. so I've never done that. But I've altered priority boxes all over the place. You know.
Oh yeah. All right, so let's get to why we're here today. So we're going to show one of Mom's scores ahead of the actual score segment because this was a giant fork and spoon set that they just sold.
Right, as you can see, they were 39 inches long.
Paid $5 for that pair.
$5 and sold them for was it 40 or was it a little bit less?
40.
40. No, it was right on the money.
All right, $5 sold them for 40 plus shipping. So,
and it went to
was it California
or Hawaii?
They went to Hawaii.
Hawaii.
They
went to Hawaii.
Out of here.
Went to Hawaii. Yeah.
All right, so tell them what you're doing here.
Yep.
Nice shirt there, Big Daddy.
I put the spoon and the fork together. I spooned them together. You know what yeah, I spooned them together, and the handles at the end were a little bit apart. I put an air pillow between the handles and shrink wrapped it. See, I had some bubble wrap between the two handles all the way up the stem, but the end, the two it was apart, and I didn't want them apart. So I put a air cushion between them.
Okay.
And then, yeah, there's the air cushion between the end. There's the bubble wrap between the two stems. There's I put a piece of cardboard between the spoon and the fork, and I actually put some air pillows in there in the box. Excuse me, Frankenbox. And then shrink wrapped it.
All right, so looking good.
Always when you're putting stuff together, whenever you get it to a certain point that you're happy with, shrink wrap it. Because the stiffer you can make everything, the less chance you're going to have of, because you're working dynamics against one another. So make it solid.
Yep. A lot of times the reason things get broken in transit is really not because of the post office or FedEx or UPS, is because the person who packed it did not pack it well. When I had my first assistant, we had already shipped and taken everything out, and we had gotten a breakable, and I FOMO'd it, and I just chucked it down the hallway, and she went, oh. I said, if I can't do that here, it won't make it to the destination, because what you need to know is when you're shipping, especially post office, the big plastic tubs, the Gaylords, they can hold 1,000 pounds. And so if your package is at the bottom, it has to be able to hold up 1,000 pounds above it. So you always got to think, my package will be on the bottom. Always.
You gotta always picture this truck that is sitting on top of your goods.
Yep.
Here's my theory about packing something, especially if it becomes a little bit expensive, if you're making good money on it, and if it's going far away, you only got one chance to ship it there in one piece. You only got one chance at it. So what the heck? Overpack it.
And then there is the shot with the air pillow inside by the fork there.
Between the fork, see, those are the fork tongs, and and
the spoon.
And the spoon. See.
And what else we got here? Now you're getting ready to.
And I took another piece of cardboard and I just set it on there, and I just bent it all the way around, both pieces.
So basically, you FOMO'd the end of the fork and spoon.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I end up boxing the whole thing. You'll see.
Yeah,
I box one half and then the other half,
and then you're marrying the two sides together.
I'm marrying them together, and I'm just sticking a piece of cardboard in there and then guess what? Shrink wrap the whole thing.
And look at that. It's like a big ass toothbrush.
Yeah. Now, see, and I always like to construct angles. See how I got angles in there?
Yep.
And even curves. I'll tell you why. It stiffens everything up immensely when you put angles and curves on it and round surfaces, and then shrink wrap the whole thing. Well, you've stiffened that up. You could drive a truck over this thing.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, and that's kind of how if you've never seen my FOMO video,
and look how happy I am.
I know. Look at that. That's a proud baby who just made a package. Yeah. That's like you pooped in the toilet and mommy clapped. Yeah. I did it. But yeah, when you do the FOMO, and if you know what FOMO is, I perfected a way to ship breakables in just a padded flat rate. And so, as Dad was saying, you roll the cardboard around it. But when you do a mug, like
you're putting angles into that thing.
Yeah, because you cut everywhere where there's a fold, and then so all this cardboard overlaps on both ends of it, and it makes it super strong because it's way better than a normal box. It has overlapping cardboard, as Dad was saying, that makes it extra strong, and that's why it can go in an envelope and not break, because that cardboard has really stiffened up nice.
Now, this package here, none of those pieces, none of them were a box. They were all just flat pieces of cardboard.
Yeah, just scrap cardboard.
Yeah, there were no boxes there whatsoever when I started that.
All right, so we're going to take, if you guys got any questions from our dad, we'll take them right now. But before that, let's do our other two segments. Oh, actually, before we do that, let's do a little housekeeping first. Okay. The return to Las Vegas thrifting class on steroids #2 is July 27th, which is the day after eBay Open. We are maybe 2/3 or 3/4 sold out, so a few spots left. What we do is we take 2 hours of classroom time in a thrift store where we have 6 different instructors give you 20-minute presentations. So we got one person giving a presentation on Pyrex. We got a person giving a presentation on books, who's Debbie in the chat. We got, I think, Kim giving a presentation on purses. I'm doing CDs. And we spend 2 hours doing that. Then we take the 6 instructors you just learned from. We add 5 more, so 11 instructors, and then we take you out into the thrift store, and we work the entire thrift store with all these instructors wearing matching shirts, so it's easy to find us all throughout all the different sections of the thrift store, letting you know what to buy, what not to buy, and we spend about 4.5 hours in the thrift store. It's a pretty amazing class. There is a link down below for that. And then this week, I only have 2 slots left, so if you're in the Portland area, this Friday and Saturday is my classes in Portland. Friday is the In the Thrift Store class, where I'll take you from section to section and show you what's good and what's bad. I got my friend Kim coming with me, and what's nice, and we have 2 instructors. While I'm teaching one section, she's prepping the next section. So when I hand you guys to her for like the dress section, let's say, she has pulled every good dress. She explains what's good, what's bad, what to look for. Then she gives you all the good dresses she found. While she's doing that, I'm prepping the CD section. Then I'll teach you how to do CDs. I'll give you all the good CDs, and back and forth. So everyone's got cartfuls of good stuff. Then we all go to lunch and have a little chat and about what we just found. And this one, then we're all going to happy hour too. So I got 2 slots left. So again, down below is the sign up for the Portland classes this Friday and Saturday. Now, the Saturday class is my classroom class where I teach you for 4.5 hours, everything A to Z, soup to nuts, what you should be looking for in the thrift store more than the day before. Then once you get it home, how to take quality photos, how to take videos and add videos to your listing, how to list it properly, how to ship it, give you a lot of Big Daddy tips, and show you every single priority box at your disposal. We talk about specialty arbitrage. We talk about how to use social media, all kinds of stuff. You can take one or both classes. If you take both, you do save a little bit of money. All right. So this week, it is not Mama's Boy. It is Daddy's Boy for sure. And each week I share a cute and or embarrassing photo of myself. So this week I went for cute. And here's me and Daddy during my birthday.
Look at that, Riri. Got some hair there.
How old are you, son?
Let's see.
This picture, what am I, 4?
4, I think.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. And,
yeah, you were 6 foot tall at 5.
So this was my birthday, and then we also have That's My Mama, but this week is That's My Daddy. So A, it's another cute little picture of me, but B, this picture captured an amazing look by my father. Are you taking my picture? Are you taking my picture? So it's me, my dad, and my Uncle Craig, and we are at a roadside stand. I'm guessing eating pineapple.
Yeah.
Pineapple at Dole Pineapple.
Yeah. Yeah, they have the little hut inside as well as the little thatched hut outdoors, and we came inside to get some pineapple. Yeah.
I'll say this though, Jace, my hair hasn't changed, but yours.
Well, the chat is saying, and Daddy still has hair.
Yeah,
you son of a bitch! What happened here?
The only difference in my hair, it's white now.
What happened?
It used to be blonde. Well, it used to be blonde. Now it's platinum.
Hey, I'll take it. There ain't nothing grows here. All right. Any other questions? Any questions for my dad about shipping? Anything you're afraid of? My dad is not on social media as himself, but my mom is. And so if you ever have a question, you can always reach out to my mom or to me, and I can get it over to Dad. And any questions from the chat? I was looking at Debbie's. I don't think she had anything new. Let's see here.
I'm just kind of going through myself.
So the vintage fetcher said, "Those angles are pimping. Happy Father's Day, Mr. Smith."
That'd be Big Daddy.
Oh, and Debbie just sent me a picture, so let me bring that up real quick.
Oh, okay.
She has a tiki fork and spoon ready to go. So she already has hers pre-boxed in the hopes that when it will sell, she's just ready to ship. So here.
Okay, let's see it. Let's take a look.
Yeah. That's and you know what? See, I could guess what's in there.
So well done, Deb. Well done. Or should I say, well done, Bill?
Oh, yeah. Who did the wrapping? Is that Bill? But it looks good.
It looks good.
Yep.
Oh, so there is a question from the chat. It's from a Stassi Smith. Stassi?
Oh,
relation? How many times did you want to ship Jason off and shrink wrap somewhere?
Through the teenage years, every day.
No, every day.
Listen, let me tell you something. What we used to do with him. He was like 10 years old. Heck, and I would take him out on a dirt road at night and drop him off. And when we think that was it, we'd get home. He'd be there waiting for us. I don't know how he did it.
Do you have a roll of the shrink wrap you use? Supersonic says when Big Daddy refers to shrink wrap as actually the material that you apply heat to. Nope. No. It's just like a big industrial saran wrap.
Here, put me on the.
Yeah.
You are. Oh.
Okay. Okay.
They come this way with this.
With the handle.
With the handle. And then when you get done with it, save this use it for shipping this.
Oh, yeah, Dad, we save everything.
This tube. And your bubble wrap, the tubes, those are wrapped around. Save those tubes too when you get done with your bubble. We ship stuff in those too.
Yep.
So this is the shrink wrap, how it looks. I forget what these cost.
Around $7 a roll on the last batch that we ordered. Yeah.
Yep. So there you go. No heat needed. It's basically like saran wrap you use in the kitchen, just industrial strength and bigger.
Yeah.
As you use it, you have to kind of pull it so just, tightens it up.
Put some tension on it.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about your scores this week. Speaking of ashtrays that Dad's going to have to customize a box.
Yes, in fact, we just got paid for it, so
we just sold one.
Dad will be working on that. All right, let me look here. Was that the first thing up that you're going to show then, honey?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this was. Oh, yeah, just the last thing I saw, the floor model ashtray, everybody. And we did buy that one for $2. It wasn't in the best of shape. That's why we sold it for a lower amount of money. As you can see around, the patina down at the bottom was not in great shape. But, you know, and of course it's going all the way to California.
So, yeah. God bless California.
Yeah. So we actually took an offer of $30 on this one because I knew it was not in that great a shape.
Well, there's no pizzazz to it.
No, there wasn't
either.
much to it. And, but they did pay $27 in shipping to go to California. Yeah. So, you know, if somebody.
No one ever needs these ashtrays on your side of the country?
Apparently not. Everything goes to California.
God bless California.
The reason I put this in, you guys, this is a good story. I got this perfume bottle, bought it for $1. It's one of my quarter items, and
it's empty.
It's empty, and it says so in the details of my listing. Well, the girl didn't read far enough, and so when she got it, you know, she wrote me and she said, "I want to return this because it's empty." Well, I was on the road and I was looking at it on my phone, and I got panicky, and so I went through the refund real quick and refunded it to her. Then after I got home and read my ad, I said, "Oh, for goodness sakes!" I told her it was empty in the ad, but so I wrote her back, and she says, I was entirely wrong, and we had to go through some rigmarole because I couldn't relist and do all that kind of stuff. So she ended up being very, very nice and deposited money directly into my PayPal account to get the money back to me, you know, to pay me back because I had refunded her so quickly, and she was so nice about it. And I said, you know, so there are some really great people out there, you know, that do care about, you know, their accounts and being fair. So that was the main reason I put that one in, Jay, because, you know, of what had happened. I mean, I didn't sell it for big money, but I only paid 25 cents for it. So, you know, I had two quarter items today. Okay, I put this in, guys, because it is not a special brand name, but it is a big size. As you can see, it's a 6XL. And on that Hawaiian t-shirt or shirt, I bought it for $1.25, and we did sell it for $30 on the best offer. But the size sold that one, you know, not the print. The print's just an okay print as far as I'm concerned. But, you know, big sizes are hard to come by, as we've said many, many times. And this is not a repeat. I had 2 of these. This one was not as quite a good a shape as the one I sold last week. And Jason, I sold it to the same guy.
What?
Here in Chardon, Ohio.
We still got it here.
I know. He sent me a message. He says, did you have 2 of these up for sale? And I said, yes, I do. I said, this one's not quite as good condition.
It's been used.
Yeah, used a little bit more. And, you know, so, you know, he offered me $65, and I said sold without the shipping because I gave him a deal because it was him. But we've yet to make the connection on picking it up. So yes, I did sell 2 of those within a week. This was great. Dad actually found this when he was thrifting, and this is the Pyrex portables. We did spend $5 on it. It's
a portable.
Portable. Yeah.
Pyrex. And it's got a hot pad in it that you heat the pad up in your oven and then put it in right there.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so it was really nice. We got full asking price on that, so that was a nice sale.
I had to pay $5 for it.
Yep.
And we sold it for.
You sold it for $39.
$39.
And this was a Tundra shirt. You know, I've had this for quite a while.
Year and a half, maybe.
Yeah, you know. So when I got the offer, I was happy to take the offer. Let's see, since we're out of order here, myself, we spent $4 on it. I took an offer of $25. Just because it had been around for a while. I thought this was something that was going to sell a lot quicker. Here I'm selling it in the summertime, so go figure, you know.
Did it sell domestically or internationally?
No,
Canada.
Canada.
Yeah.
No, ain't that cold in Canada. That they need a sweater right now.
I think it's some kind of Canadian sweater. Read that up there.
What? My title? My title?
Hey, photographer, where's the picture of the label?
Isn't it in there?
Nope.
Well, maybe that was my fault.
Or maybe, hey, lister, where's the picture of the label?
I might have missed it. You never know.
That is a Canadian sweater.
Yeah, Tundra of Canada. I was about to say of Canada. Yep, no picture of tags. Naughty.
Yeah, and usually we do. So I missed it on that one somehow. Okay, remember I showed this, was it just last week, I think, Jason?
Yeah.
And you know, like you said, you looked them up while we were having the show, and they don't sell for huge money, but they sell.
In 5 minutes.
In 5 minutes. I mean, Dad had told me to list it for $5.99. Well, I said, well, let's shoot for $9.99 and hope we get $5 or $6. Well, I sold it for the $9.99. So if you do see these at garage sales or wherever you guys can pick them up cheap.
The name.
Yeah, I mean, well, there's all kinds of different names. This was a Krakow model, for the stereo cassette adapter. I mean, this is something you had to put in your car, and you can't even do that anymore.
If you had a car with an 8-track player, like
right,
like old Bean's Caddy, then maybe.
Well, that's true. That's true.
And it changes your 8-track to a cassette.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you can see that. So so that's why I put that in, and it wasn't for a lot of money, but they sell. They do sell, but they don't get a lot of money for them. But I mean, I think the day you looked it up, Jason, it was over 100, and some of them had sold.
Yeah. It doesn't sell for a lot, but it sells. It sells pretty consistently. And quick.
Yeah. Now, and guess where this went?
Let me guess. Hawaii.
Yeah. This is Grandma Tutu, which I'm called Tutu as well, and a Hawaiian Mother Goose book that I bought for $1, and I sold it for $13 actually. So and it wasn't in fantastic condition, but it was in decent shape. But I thought that was it was fun that it was going back to Hawaii again. You never know.
So when you're shortening names to fit them all in the title, because those people don't go by their initials. It's kind of a waste to put the initials in because no one's going to search that.
Okay. All right.
If it was like J.R. Ewing, well, everyone called him J.R., so of course you would. But, and I get why you did it because you needed more space in your title, but no one's going to search E. Meyer or whatever that last name says. So, because, ways you could have saved space, you could have knocked the out and you could have knocked by out because everyone realizes that, the name is going to be the author. So, what I would have done is put one of their names in the title. So let's see here. So I would have probably put Emma Lyons Doyle full out, and then it was illustrated by Ethelyn. So you would then add a custom. Item specific down here, and you would call it Illustrator, and then put her name because that gets searched as the title does. So don't try and jam these two in here because it wouldn't work.
Got it.
Because no one's typing E.L. Doyle. But it would probably, if they're looking for a book by Emma Lyons Doyle, they'll spell out her whole name. So,
books.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, we have one last item. Do we still have
one last item?
Yes. And the reason I'm showing this, everybody, again, it wasn't a huge sale, but again, I bought this one for 25 cents. This is the bottom half to a cookie jar. And as we all know, people are always looking for pieces and parts, whether it's the top part or the bottom part. And I've had this up just for a few months, not all that long. And, originally, like I said, bought it for $0.25 and I sold it for $11. I took the best offer on that and it's gone. So, don't hesitate when you see, bottoms or tops to things that, is kind of looks like an interesting item. And, we did look it up and we saw that it was actually a 2-piecer, but I said, no, we're going to list this and we sold it. So it does happen.
Nice.
All right.
So scores of the week. Yeah, those are the scores of the week.
Oh, no, do you want Dad to bring in the thing yet, or do you want
me while you're showing your haul? Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and bring it. And
while they're getting ready for that, if you're enjoying the show, give us a thumbs up. We have 105 live viewers. So hi everybody, happy Father's Day. Give us a thumbs up, and if you've not subscribed to the channel, subscribe down below, and then click the bell, and the bell will let you know when we're live.
Yeah. Also, I've got one little note of advertising on our Ohio Meetup group. This Tuesday, a bunch of us are going to go to the Akron Goodwill outlet to the bins. I've only been at bins once, and that was in Vegas, Jace. So there's a bunch of us going. If anybody wants to join us, message me. That's in the Ohio Akron area, and we will be glad to give you all the information. But we're meeting up at 8:30, and then after that, we're going to the Village Thrift Store, and then after that, we're all going to lunch. So we're looking forward to a little outing of our group for the first time. So something new and different. We're looking forward to that. And our next meeting, road field trip. Field trip, yeah. And then our next meeting will be July 12th, and we'll talk about down the road. And then we won't have a show next week or the week after, correct?
Yeah, so it's gonna be a little bit crazy. I got to figure out all my shows because next week I'm teaching in Portland. Then I get home and I'm off to vend at a tiki event with my mom and dad in New York. So so we'll be off this week for sure, and then we'll probably try and do something midweek next week.
Maybe. See how my crazy schedule goes too. When do you leave?
For what?
For Portland. What, Friday or Thursday?
I leave Thursday for Portland. Yeah.
For Portland. Okay. All right. Okay. Dad has brought in your Father's Day that you got him. I'm going to turn the thing around. So I think we did show this at one point back a little while ago. Can you lift that up, Dad? This is a piece of what, everybody? We should know it by now, right?
Talk about a cool piece in the thrifting board today, matter of fact.
Pick it up. Wait. Okay. All right. So it is a Woodco piece of a, we're calling it a llama, right?
Yeah, sometimes it's called llama, sometimes it's called a giraffe. It's, you know.
It's a magazine rack.
And Dad did find something out of that magazine rack. It's right there if you want to show that too.
Yeah, I am.
Yep.
So that was a Father's Day gift from Stacy and I.
And all those magazines are
they're all here.
The Tiki magazine.
You know, Tiki magazines that we get every
and the first quarter. One in the slot has who in it?
Oh, I was the centerfold.
Yeah.
But I got to keep my clothes on, so that's a bonus.
Thank you, big from your big son there.
Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome, Dad. Happy Father's Day.
That's a beautiful piece. I mean, our room has really come together with so many lovely Woodco pieces. Now we are having a good time with that. All right, we're ready for a little haul. Okay, as you saw, some of you, I posted, I went out garage sailing with my granddaughters the other morning, and we had a good time. We went out Saturday morning for a couple of hours, and of course, they had a really good time looking at them when there was no choice. And oh, Willow, the youngest, she's when we would leave and I didn't buy anything. She says, "How come we didn't buy anything? Don't we buy? Are we supposed to buy things?" Trying to explain to her, only when you really like something. So yeah, they were having a good time. They were troopers. Okay, so I stopped at this one garage sale and I picked up 6 hats for $3, you guys. And Dad did some research on these. And the one engineer cap, this particular one with the blue back, that I'm gonna list this one for around $15, you guys. I paid 50 cents a hat. Okay, this engineer one more around $9. Okay, it's not as old as this one, but engineers hats get pretty good money for that. Now I have a question for you, Jace. Toledo Mud Hens. We all know what TV show that was talked about a lot, right?
Yep.
Everybody, good old MASH. Am I allowed to put MASH or Klinger in the title?
No.
No. Okay. Well, I didn't think so, but
I'm sure people do. So I'll even look it up right now.
Okay. All right. You can look that up. So that was the Toledo Mud Hens put out by Huntsman, which Jace, look.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know. So I got double branding there. This one also, this is really, yeah, another double branded because it's Sports Illustrated on the front with a hard brim and Jim Beam on the back.
There you go.
Yeah, so this is nice when you get the double branding. This is just a Jim Beam hat, Jace.
No one used Klinger in the title.
They do use it?
No, so no one did.
Oh, no one did. Okay, then I won't. When Jason was born, you guys, on December 30th of 1970, his nickname right off the bat was Jim Beam. Do you remember that, Jason?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they called him Jim Beam, especially my cousin Buddy, who picked you up for that. And then the last one is just says check on it, which I thought was kind of interesting.
I can't find it.
And then USA Ohio. I know.
I don't know. A Czechoslovakian person of Czechoslovakian nationality who lives in Ohio. I just don't. Why are those two things together? I have no idea.
So pretty much I'm going to list most of the hats for 15 except the one engineer's cap for 9. So if they all sell, I can get around $70 for my $2 investment. So that's good. Okay. Then, we'll kind of stay on that order. I picked these up. They were marked $2 each, still on the handle, but I got them both for $2. You know how Mom is, wheeler dealer. But this one is going to bring us the most money, the PBR.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's selling for $30.
Yeah, they're selling for around $30. Now the Stroh's one, not so much.
Like $10.
Around more 10, but I'll probably list it for 15 or so, and see if I get a little more money out of that. So those.
But they're numbered, limited edition. Numbered.
Whoops, yeah. Let's see.
Now it's upside down.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
It isn't in my thing, but of course it must be the mirror image. How's it now?
It's good now. Yep. Number 1596.
Yeah. All right. So there's those two. Pick these up for 50 cents. We all know this brand, ladies, I'm sure, not your daughter's jeans. But these are a pair of khaki capris. I like the detailing on these, everybody. I picked these up for $1. Nice detailing on the
Ooh.
And this is a size 14, did I? Yeah, this is a 14, everyone. So it's just a nice pair of khaki jean capris from Not Your Daughter's Jeans. And though you get good money on these. I'm going to list these for about $25, Jace. They're brand new. They cost like 75.
All right, so Angelique and Angela had 2 good tips on your clinger and mesh.
Okay.
You could use them in hashtags on Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest. So here's what I want you to do as your homework.
Oh, no.
Get the hat listed and then Instagram it and put the link in your link tree like you learned.
Oh, how do I Instagram it, though? How do I pull that over?
You got to be on the computer on your link tree. So you copy the link of the eBay ID, put it in your link tree, and then you post a picture of the hat, and you do all the hashtags. You do MASH, you do Toledo, you do
Klinger.
Corporal Klinger, Jamie Farr, all these things. So.
Oh, God. Okay.
There you go.
Oh, this is going to be a tough one.
All right. Thank you, Chad, for giving Mom homework. This will make her learn it because I know she has an Instagram since the day I told her to.
I thought you guys loved me. Okay. We have a pair of Lily Pulitzer slacks. Cute.
Oh,
print.
very nice.
Wow. This here's the label on this on the pants here. Ooh, getting a bad glare here. How's that? Better?
Yep.
Yeah, there we go. So there's the slacks, you guys. These are small. What size did I see on these? These are a size, did I see 2? No, I don't see it. I thought it was
2,
on
4, 6, 8.
Yeah. Oh, size 2. Oh, yeah, right there. Right there on the band.
If I can only find it.
Yeah, Worth Skinny Minis. Okay, so they're a skinny leg, and I will probably put these up for around $40. I paid $2 for them. And so we'll stick with that because at another place, this lady was at a garage sale, and this adorable Lily dress with, it looks like it's got lions all over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a really cute one. Label's a little different here, everybody. That's an earlier label, Jason. Can you see that, honey?
Yep.
Yeah, and that is a size 8, everybody. And this cost me $2. So again, I will probably, it's got cute, can you see the bottom? Got the little ruffle balls and the side ties. It was a really cute dress, and I'll probably list this dress for around $40, $45. Okay. All right. And Dad picked this up. He stopped at a garage sale on his own. And this is a men's jean jacket. What do you pay? $3. $3. And the brand is Rustler. And I just listed this, and I put it up for 40 or 45. I forget which. It's an extra large, and it's still in pretty decent condition.
It's truckers.
Yeah, truckers length, So we'll see how we do on that. And okay, bring those shirts over for me, would you? Jason, I'm going to rip through these kind of quick, but I fell into this is all Hawaiian albums. And there's one here with a note on it, and it says, "Here's your free album. Enjoy, Kalani." The note's still on the album, Jace, from the Hawaiian girl, whoever did it. And you can see these are koi fish here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to go through these quickly, Jason. Let me know if you have seen any of these.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
Okay, Tahiti Dances.
Yeah, I got it. It's a good one.
Okay. And
got a nice tiki on the cover of that one.
I know. Did you see this? Have you got this one?
I've never seen that one.
No, the few here that I have never seen.
And based on that, bring that one back. I think is an import.
Okay, so do we have some money here?
So where was it made? Look at the bottom on the back. Does it say made in? No. Let me see the back, please.
Am I missing something I should be looking at?
Yeah, what's it say at the bottom there, Ma?
Right down here?
Yeah.
Well, it's Olympic Records Corporation, New York.
Yeah. All right. So it's not an import.
Oh, I see what you're looking for. Okay.
All right. But no, I've not seen that one before. Very cool.
Yeah. How about this one, Hawaiian Cocktails?
I have never seen that one. That one's great.
Not great? I know.
Wow. Yeah.
Now, there's a few of these guys. I've never heard of them. Keola and Capono Beamer.
You never heard of them?
I have not. And of course, I've heard of Gabby Pahuni.
Oh wow, Gabby record.
But it's a different one. You know, I've got that up. It's pretty common. Look at the looks of these guys. Here they are again. These same guys.
Yep. Honolulu City Lights. I can't believe you've never heard of them.
I know. I first time I've run into their music. South Sea Island Magic.
Yeah, I got that one. Love the font on that one.
Yeah, isn't that cool? Really different. Really different. Here's these guys again. Hawaii Then and Now. Okay. Now, this one I've never seen before, Jason. The Royal Tahitian Dance Company.
Yeah, I got that one.
Oh, you do? Okay. And this is Evening in the Islands by the Malay Serenaders. Malay?
I do not know that one.
Okay. Polynesian Potpourri.
Yep, got that one. Another great font. I feel like I'm a brick from the middle.
We need to steal that one. Here's Christmas in Hawaii with Jim Neighbors.
Great. I have not seen that one.
Some of these still have their original price tags. This is Hawaii's Maui Beamer.
Mahi. Yep. I have that one.
Mahi. I did misread that. Sorry. Okay. And Hawaiian Shores with some of the instruments. That
Gabby one just sold for $18, by the way.
Oh, did it really? Oh,
yep.
Cool. Okay. Keola Beamer. I mean, apparently they must have liked these people because, you know, they have so many by them.
Yep. Yeah, I would look them all up individually, but I'm going to think you're going to put all the Beamers together as a lot of Beamers.
Now, this one's really cool, Jason. Open for your map of Hawaii, but it's your musical trip around the island of Hawaii with the Hilo Kalimas. Got that one?
Isn't that limo awesome?
Awesome.
Yeah, I've got that record. I love that limo.
But I think I might have to do the back, Jason, because look what's on it.
Yep.
The pink Jeep.
That's awesome.
Jeep. And Jason got us a little Jeep, a little metal thing, and then, you know, you open up the inside. And so there's some, you know, beautiful things here. Here's Beamers again.
We rented that Jeep for $5 a day.
Yeah, $5 a day when we went over. This is Christmas with the Honolulu Boy Choir. Look at that Triton who's blowing.
Oh, yeah. I've not seen that one.
For those of you who don't know, that's a Triton shell. Okay. We need to talk more about shells. And let's see, Jace, this is the best of the Beamer guys again. Just a
wow.
Look at that guitar. Isn't that different?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I know. And last one, them one more time. Hawaiian slack key guitar in the real old style, it says.
Cool. So, yeah, I've not seen. I've only seen about half of those the Beamer boys.
No,
I've only seen about half of those.
So for this whole collection, I paid her $5. And what do I have? About 20 some albums in here.
Well, yeah, I mean, like I said, you'll get $20 for the Gabby one, you know, by itself. So
okay.
Here, just
no, I have to group these together. Okay. All right. Now, a friend of mine gave me a bunch of shirts. She said they came from a millionaire's house. So, you know, she says, are they worth anything? And there's a couple of labels here I didn't know. But this is a FUBU, Jason. Are they? I looked them up. You know, it's kind of touchy on this situation to do a Fat Albert shirt. I just don't know.
Yeah, I mean, FUBUs don't sell like they used to. Plus, with a whole Cosby connection.
Pass on that. Now, this particular one is a La Costa. It's a great looking shirt.
I like that shirt.
Yeah, isn't that nice? These. Let's see, do I have a size here?
Hey, Heather wants to know where you got the albums.
I had a garage sale. Yeah, there they were. You know, I bent down and started going through them. And when I saw the first couple of the Hawaiian ones, and I kept going, I said, oh my God, somebody really enjoyed their Hawaiian stuff. No, not the ones hanging up, just the ones laying down. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Now, are there any others you want?
No, just the ones laying down. Thanks.
Are these called laying down?
Yeah. All right. Have you ever heard of the J. Peterman Company?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Is that an expensive line? Because I don't know.
Isn't that like from Seinfeld?
Is it? These are both the same company, J. Peterman. So, you know, I'm still debating, you know, I mean, are they worth selling? That's the thing. All right, now these next few are Nat.
Very nice. Yep.
Sure. Okay. So, you know, he has some beautiful silk ones here, as you can see.
Oh yeah, J. Peterman is definitely worth selling. I'm looking at the sales right now, $50, $60.
Okay. And here.
Oh, those are good looking gnat nest.
Yeah. See,
here's another gnat nest.
Here's another one. Okay.
I've sold that exact shirt. I think in a different color though.
Okay, and then let's see, those two I don't think I'm going to show. I don't think those are worth anything. This last one here is a Tori Richard chase. Look at that. It's kind of cool. With all the
wow, yeah.
I've never seen this one before. All the shirts are extra large in case anybody is interested. But
Island Life.
Yeah, that's nothing. Yeah, those are nothing. You know, so I don't know if I should sell them for her or let her go ahead and sell them, or you know, I want to take a cut. They're easy to ship. That's the nice part about that.
Yeah, it's very easy to ship.
Yeah. So, you know, and then the last two, they're nothing special. This is Island Life. Very sheer though, Jason. Have you ever seen a shirt this sheer? Look at that. I mean, I can see through.
Oh yeah, it is sheer.
Very sheer. You know, what I'm thinking is I might bring them up to, you know, Low Out the Lake and see if I can sell any right then and there, and then just take a percentage. Have you ever heard of the Affliction? A shirt Affliction?
Yep, it's what all the MMA and dingbats wear.
Oh, okay. All right. So yeah. And then let's see, my last couple of things are I had to hide this from the granddaughters. I found some Lego sets that are in charge. They're used, but all the pieces are there. I paid $250 for this particular one, guys, and this will sell for around $20. And the larger one, Cinderella's Castle.
Oh, geez.
The other one was Ariel. Sorry, guys, so much noise. But this is Cinderella's Castle. I also paid $250 for that, but this is going to sell for around $40. As most of you know, Legos are very expensive. They're not a cheap toy to buy for your grandkids when you're getting involved with those. So, you know, that's what happens with that. And I think, did I get everything this week? That's the time I forget some things. But I think that's it, JT. Oh, no.
All right.
No. Mom found this for herself.
Oh, cool.
No, and look who it's signed by.
Get out. Where'd you find that?
At a garage sale. Just in.
Let me guess, a quarter?
I know. Yeah, well, $1. This was $1.
Oh my God, you spent $1?
$1. Florence Henderson signed this copy. I mean, she started it. So, you know, her, I don't know the guy, Bob Wright, don't know him. But, you know, for the program. So, you know, in fact, where was this? South Pacific. Oh, remember the Kenley players here in Warren, Ohio?
Yeah.
Yeah, John Kenley, the Kenley players. So apparently when she was here in Ohio. So I don't know how to do this because I don't know if I should frame it because you got this on one side, but it's great to see her on the other.
You can frame it, lay it open flat. You can frame it open that way.
Yeah, I could. That's an idea. Okay, I picked up that CD. They were 50 cents. Now this one will sell for around 10 or 12 bucks. So we'll see. And then I picked up, I don't even know, this one's all black, Jason. It's
Prince, is it Spinal Tap? Is it Metallica?
Metallica, all black. What do I know? I don't know this kind of music at all. This one is this one. Can you see it?
Metallica with the symphony orchestra.
So yeah, I'm going to put those two together, and these were 50 cents each, guys. And I don't know, Jason, I think maybe around 20 bucks for the two of them. What do you think?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Now, I'm not sure where you got $3 bills going for 12 bucks because I'm looking at the solds and it's averaging about $3 or $4.
Oh, well, maybe I'll throw it in with Metallica.
Or
sell them together.
I think you got some other CDs never listed, right?
Yeah, I know. I got stuff to get on because I just put the Judas Priest up. I got a whole box of CDs up there.
All right, let's put little lots together then. Let's do that.
All right. That's what I'll probably have to do. I'll probably need a little help in grouping.
All right.
Okay.
We'll get your Bare Naked Ladies hair metal CDs up.
Yeah. So I think that's it. So looking forward to our trip this Tuesday with the meetup gang. And you got a busy week. Mom's got a busy week. So yeah, I think that's it, everybody.
All right, there we go. Right on the top.
Somebody who said that? Madu says I overspend.
Yeah, you want a whole $1.
I love it, you guys. Lots of fun.
Real quick, and I can't believe I haven't talked about some of the other shows in the Thrifting Border, which is my Facebook group. If you're not in, come on over. It's free. It's a huge group. We got 48,000 members. Starting back on the 11th and going to the 21st, we've been doing what we call lifeguardism. So my admins are called lifeguards because we have a beach, so they're not admins. And we've been given bonus tips and tricks. So if you just go to the search box and type hashtag lifeguardism, just type the word lifeguard and add ISM at the end, you will see all the ones that have happened so far. And we got more coming up. We've got 4 more coming up. So there's always tips and tricks from everybody, but we always try them as the team leading the charge, try and give you all kinds of extra pointers and help from myself on down through my whole team. So make sure to, if you've not noticed those, you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 behind. So go check them out.
Yeah, those are really nice, Jace. I like that, honey, a lot. Really, a lot more help, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, also, remember last week when we talked about the girl that bought my dress for the movie? Well, they put an article in her local newspaper, and they used a picture of her in the dress. So I'll have to get that over to you so we can get that posted as well.
All right.
Okay.
Did the little caption say "bought from Peggy Smith's collection"?
No, you know what Big Daddy said? He says in the credits of the movie they have to put
Old Wahini's eBay store.
Yeah,
that would be funny as hell.
Passions by Old Wahini.
That would be funny as hell. All right, everybody. Well, thank you, everyone. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Like I said, both of humans and fur babies alike. Because no matter if your kid is on 2 or 4 or no legs, you still got to be a dad to them. So, Dad, if you're still there, happy Father's Day.
Yeah, he's already hit the couch and watching TV.
That's it. Dad was like, that's it. I've had enough of this YouTube shit. I'm going to lay down.
I'm done. I'm out.
Happy Father's Day, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Like I said, this week, I'll be on the road, so no shows this week. But stay tuned for the next round of shows. And like I said, if you're coming up to Portland, the link is down below. We got 2 slots left before it's sold out. So don't hesitate. We're going to have a lot of fun. There'll be 2 great classes, and we got shenanigans planned too. So not only is it learning, it's also fun. So I always try to work those 2 things together. And with that, I will say, for selling past your expiration date, being thrifty over 50, I'm Jay.
I'm Peg. Again, happy Father's Day, everybody. Thanks for watching.
And we're gone. Bye-bye.